Alright, what's going on everyone? It's From Down Under here, and thanks for joining me again. After a couple of weeks of playing Total War Warhammer straight, and playing really nothing else, I thought I'd go out and pick up Total War Attila, just to see what I missed out on, because I went from Rome and I skipped it and went straight into Warhammer. And I've noticed that there's been a few nice things they've carried over, which is great, but here's a battle I've got for you today. Managed to get an online battle. The online community seems to be pretty dead at the moment for Attila, but well, let's get on with it. So I've gone as the White Huns today, mainly cavalry army, and I've got, starting up here on the right flank, I have the Hunnic Devil Archers. So look at them, very Asian looking. It's quite a nice setup they got going there. I've also got more Hunnic Devil Archers and some Spetzion Archers. So let's see what this is. They've also got a spear and a shield, so I wonder how that will work today. I can't remember, I think they work like an archer unit, but then they can also switch and become a general cavalry unit. Forming my center, right at the front, I have some Uar Archers, so very nice again. Nicely detailed, and behind them I have some chosen Uar warriors, so this is sword infantry, quite nice. In the center I have step spearmen, so very necessary to have some spears, because I believe they got some cavalry too, we need to counter them. So there we go, they look quite nice, different shield varieties, very different indeed, it's quite nice. And some step levies, so the lighter ones all got the same sort of they look feminish, don't they? Yeah, are they women? I think so. If not, they're very feminish looking men. So medium spears behind them. I have my Stippchieftain, so the general. Quite nice, nicely armored. And making up my cavalry units is the noble Steppe Cataphracts. So they have the really long pole lancers going on there with with a bow again. That's excellent. Some horse bows, so they'll provide. I think what happens is they shoot first and then they switch to their spears, kind of like what Roman infantry did. They throw the pilum in and then they charged in. Got some knockers, so I think there's some general sword infantry. Same sort of deal again. They have a bow, and over here as well we have first wave lancers. So they all have, I suppose that's what the Huns were known for, cavalry mainly, and they've got good archers. So, alright, let's look over at my allies. Sorry, I forgot to explain, this is a 2v2. My allies has gone as, what is that shield? I can't remember who these guys are. I'll have to look it up. I think it's Axum, I think that's what they're called. And starting on his right flank, he's got 3 units of cavalry. So Abuna's Guard, so have a look at them, quite nice. So 3 units of Abuna's Guard, nicely shield dressed up. His center is made up of Spice Warriors, so that's interesting, Spice Warriors. I suppose they traded spice, but there you go, or they're very hot to deal with. So he's got few units of them. How many? 2, 4, 6 units of Spice Warriors, and on the other side he's also got more Abuna's Guard, and we'll see how they go. Where's his general unit? I think his general unit is a Desert Chieftain. Alright, there we go, that's what he's called, the Desert Chieftain. So very nice. Now we will look at our opponents for today. So we'll start over on the right flank, well, we'll be facing it, it's their left, our right. They've got some, I think they've mixed them up here a little bit, but the Huns, so these are the general Huns. So we have some Hunnic Devil Cavalry, so very nice, they look very similar, a little bit of a variation there. Hunnic Devil Cavalry, so he's got 3 units forming that front there. Behind he's got his Hunnic Warlord, or Hunnic Warlord, however you like to say it. They seem to have the same sort of deal, like not this guy, but the cavalry here. They've got bows, and I'm guessing they'll switch to their swords. We'll stick with the Huns. I think think they might be on the other side. Yep, some more Hunnic Devil cavalry. So he's mainly built up of he's mainly a cavalry army, isn't he? He's got no infantry. Some more Devil's cavalry, and now we're looking at the Roman army. So at this way, he's got the Equites Promoti. So looking quite small shields. So I don't think they're too heavy. We'll see how they go. 2 units of them out on the side. It would be our left flank, their right. At the center, so making up the infantry army, he's got 2 elite ballistari, so basically crossbowmen. Let's have a look at the crossbows. Yes, there you go, crossbowmen. He's got 1, 2, 3 elite ballistari, forming the center of the infantry unit. It's the Eastern Auxiliary Palatina. So 1, 2, 3. He's got 4 units of them, so they all kind of look at their flowers. They're really sticking something really different. It's completely absent from Total War Warhammer's vegetation. It just seems to be a little bit of grass and that's it. So here we go. We've got them there. That's what they look like. Very nice. And of course the standard bearers. Excellent to see. Oh, here we go. There's so the Huns do have some infantry. They've got some Ua warriors, so very much the same as what we've got. And 2 units of them, 3 units of them, and forming at the rear, Magister Militum. So that's the general staff, basically, heavy cavalry. Nice shield. Is that a serpent or a snake? Or looks like it's got a fox's head or something. At the back, they've got some, what do they call them? Exploratores. So got some round shields, wearing some nice funny hats. And to finish up, the cavalry is made up of, no, we've already seen that. I thought it was more Roman cavalry. No, there isn't. Okay, that's pretty much it. So let's get this battle underway. It's a quick battle, but let's see how it unfolds. So this is the movement so far. Some cavalry rushing up there. I've got mine moving around. I think I'm trying to whip around to distract. We'll see how this goes. So the movement isn't too drastic at this stage, other than there's some cavalry, a lot of cavalry moving in, and my allies are also moving the cavalry into position. I think this is where the first engagement's about to happen. Let's see if we can get the more cinematic view. Oh, must be skirmisher cavalry. Indeed they are. So lucky they can't fire and move at the same time. And he's retreating. There we go. Oh. No one's dead. First blood gonna be drawn? No. Who drew first blood? No one. So there's no deaths yet on the field. I'm feeling these guys are gonna lose some troops first. So my cavalry archers have come in. We've distracted them a little bit from what we're gonna do. And there we go. There's a charge. It's happened. Cavalry archers are just firing into them. Who cares? So, excellent. We'll see what. Still no deaths. Jeez, there's some strong cavalry here. Now they're giving chase, and more cavalry coming in. Is that my cavalry, I wonder? No. Still the Abuna Guard. So, the heavy cavalry taking on. Yeah. Oh no, they're quite heavy. They're Hun cavalry, so pretty full on. The battle that's happening there. My cavalry archers are still going strong, still firing those arrows in, and I've got more lined up here. There we go. So some interesting maneuvers, even though this is my first online battle I've ever played in Attila, and I seem to be doing all right, maneuvering around, causing a little bit of havoc, disrupting a bit of their movement. I'm just sitting back there. I'm concentrating with my cavalry here to support what's happening over here, because at the moment the bulk of their armies are sitting there so we don't want to overcommit. Got some fire arrows going in there, and a cavalry's in retreat. So hopefully there's not too many. Oh, here we go. And the infantry's rocked in. So they're slicing away. Too bad they don't have spears. It would have been more appropriate to be using spear infantry. But anything will do at this stage, I suppose. Let's see, the Roman infantry has moved in. Is that just the Roman? Yeah, it's the Roman. So the Eastern Roman Empire infantry's moved position a bit. They're moving around. Now I'm starting to move my troops in. Have a look at the battle. So as you can see, that's how it's looking very tight in here. And I'm very separated from the battle with the bulk of my army. I've mainly got my cavalry archers in here. The enemy general is dead, so that's going to be good. A bit of a morale boost for us and a morale detriment to them. Crossbowmen are coming. That's not so good. But they're not doing anything here. They're not firing, so missed opportunity because I've got a whole heap of cavalry just sitting there. There's no one really taking, plus my allies. I think he's probably starting to take aim. And I believe I'm charging their crossbowmen. So we'll see how this works. Oh no, they didn't use their bows. They're just going straight in with the lances. Geez, they do some significant damage. And we got hit with some crossbowmen. More cavalry coming in. That's good, that's what we needed to do, take out their range. They didn't use the range. I reckon if they would have used their crossbows, because at the moment we've basically won the battle, there's no turning this around. If they would have used the crossbows more effective, they could have taken out the cavalry that's just sitting here. But they've already committed their infantry to try and take out what's happening with the troops that are doing battle here. And we're doing alright so far. So that's the end of the crossbows. They're finished. Their general is coming in. I believe this is the one that's dead. Ooh, so that's good. Alright, so quite an intense battle going on here. Try and capture the moment. Smash into him. Oh, it didn't really do too much. I suppose I'm probably too used to, in Warhammer, everything is just over dramatic, like when the cavalry comes in, they smash them, and here it was a little bit, maybe I didn't charge them properly, it was a bit underwhelming. But the battle's won, I think. 30 seconds to go. Now the infantry, that's it, they're in retreat. It's game over. So, looks like that's a victory. Definitely is. There's no one really left to fight. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with the way Attila looks. It's, you know, I've been playing Warhammer the whole time, and it's a bit of a letdown. You know, when you go back to this, you can see how great it was looking, how realistic. But then you go to the Warhammer, I don't know, they could have made the terrain look better, a few different things. Anyways, I'll have a bit more of a chat about it later. I'll make another video where I'll go more in depth about it. I'm just having my little rant at the moment. But thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned, because I will have another battle coming up soon. Maybe a bit of Ark. I've bought that, and Ark's not a bad game. It's interesting. But for now, I think I'll just stick with a bit of Total War. So, I'll see you all later.